Hello viewers, well I just thought I'd have a quick update on the channel in terms of streaming, in terms of content. I've taken a couple of months out recently. I needed a break, probably my first break in the best part of 16 years of running Team VVV. And I just reached a point where I think we had Gran Turismo, which was a huge project to complete, and I had a few days to make a video on that. We had Grid Legends, which came out on the same week, and then which was again a fine game, lots of great content in there, just came out at the wrong time. And then we had Assetto Corsa Competizione with the next gen update. And of course something got squeezed, and Assetto Corsa got squeezed. There was only so much time in the day for me to do everything, and so much focus I could give on my own. And at times like this, I just can't cover it all. These videos often take a week or two to make when you're producing something that's more comprehensive, and it's impossible for me to do all of that. There is no team, there is just me, little old me on my own, and I am always working and doing my best to make what I can for the channel, but it needed some support there, and it just wasn't there. So I need a bit of a break, focused more on the streaming side of things. I've been doing some streaming, which you'll be seeing here. I've been doing a lot of streaming, doing the Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and more at times across different titles. It's been really good fun doing the streaming, very different to making YouTube videos. There's a great community on Twitch. It's really nice to meet all the different guys and gals and enjoy our gaming passions, to talk about things. You can ask me questions on the fly, and I can do my driving. And I think in the past I always felt under some pressure, like, oh no, everyone's going to expect me to be really good. And but I've sort of relaxed recently. Now I'm just enjoying my gaming. If you want to tune in, watch me gaming, testing the new releases, or just having a session on something completely different, that's where you'll see me doing it on Twitch. And if you want to ask me questions about anything in the history of video games, I'm more than happy to answer those questions and debate aspects to do with anything that's going on right now as well. YouTube is in a funny place right now. It is a challenging time to keep the channel going. I am going to have to look into ways to grow a membership on YouTube in terms of find some form of income to keep it going. It is always a challenge, and the support from the viewers is now at a point where I've never sought support from viewers before, but we're now at a point where it's critical to keep the channel going while we go through a very strange time. There is a lot of issues I want to talk about in another video, which is making it challenging for sort of the smaller independent YouTube channels like myself to actually keep going. So it is quite a strain. And on top of that, I've been loving just the freedom streaming, just the no pressure. I can play what I want to play, essentially. I think a couple of times people said to me about playing games I don't want to play, and I realise it just doesn't work on a stream. I just get bored too quickly, and I say, well, no, I can't do that. I need to play the games I enjoy. Right now, I'm playing a fair bit of Gran Turismo 7. Despite its faults, it's still damn fine racing online. Then you have Grid Legends, which is great for some instant arcade action. Again, it's quite underrated. There's a lot in there. It's a huge package, and I have good fun on there. And a bit of Returnal as well, because Returnal is just good guns, shooting, blowing up action. So there is all that. I also like to add a bit of fun. Sometimes Sweep joins me on a stream. And we have a bit of a laugh, which is really good. I can't take it too seriously. You have to enjoy it for what it is, and you can also activate various things. Heart Tracker or Balaclava of Victory sometimes pops out there as well. And so far, the Balaclava of Victory has been 99% successful. There we have it. So I also have a number of different filters and things to make the streams entertaining, and at some point I'll do the odd stream tests on YouTube so that you guys can see a little bit of it. And if we'll see if we end up doing streams on Twitch and YouTube, or just the odd test one on YouTube to see how it goes. But I wanted to update you all and let you know that I'm just going to be doing what I can on the channel. There is little old me, and it's a shame there's no team these days. It all seems quite romantic to people when they say, oh, you get these free games, as they see it. And I say, well, they're not free. you have to keep on knocking out content day in, day out on many different titles, a lot of them that you may not even like. You don't just get to play the game you want to play. And in fact, when you're reviewing games, you play games a lot less. You know, I might record a game for 2 hours, but then spend 30 hours editing the video to make it look good. And people say, wow, look at that amazing video. Look at that game you've been playing all week. Well, actually, I only played 2 hours of it, and then that was it. Whereas when I'm streaming, I can stream for 5 hours and play for 5 hours and get some raw gameplay in there, and it really does make a huge difference. And who knows, perhaps you'll see more edits from the streams on the channel which incorporate into my main coverage. But that's it really in terms of that. Do jump across, do give me a follow on Twitch, and do say hello. It's nice to get all of your your feedback, and you know, like you say, discussing these new titles, Formula One, whatever it is. Throw some questions at me, and we can always have a good old chat. It's a really nice community. But I just wanted to give you all an update on that. That's it from me. I'm going to get back on, more streams to come, more videos to come on the channel, and we'll see where we go in the future. But as ever, more soon. Hello viewers, well thanks for watching the video today. Do like and subscribe, it supports what we do. Do become a YouTube member. YouTube Patreon supports all of our content you see on the channel, and of course lots of gaming from retro to modern games. I love it all in terms of racing action. So click on one of the 2 videos just there to find out more.